Now, Storm Watch 12 weather with meteorologist Josh Culbreth.
Welcome back to News Watch 12 midday, and we are still observing some clouds across the southern Oregon and northern California skies. Although these clouds definitely aren't going to be a force to be reckoned with a little bit later in the day. We will see lots of blue skies overhead, lots of sunshine as well. 64 degrees in Wairika this midday, so already getting pretty mild. We're going to be pretty warm a little bit later in the day. Still stuck in the 50s over on the east side, just barely, almost up to 60 in Lakeview, mid 60s for the west side valleys. And because of some of those offshore winds we're already seeing there along the coast, we have already warmed up to 70 degrees there in Brookings. And winds are gusting out of the north and northeast right now, up to 30 miles per hour there in Gold Beach. Winds are pretty calm inland for the time being, but this afternoon and evening we're expecting some of those winds to spread, especially down into Siskiyou County. Here's the UV index for today, giving it an 8 out of 11. And so that means if you go outside without any sunscreen on, your skin could get damaged within 20 minutes. So be sure you're putting on the sunscreen. Be sure you are reapplying the sunscreen if you're staying outside for an extended period of time. So today is going to be warmer than yesterday by about 5 degrees. Temperatures are going to feel pretty seasonal for this time of the year. We'll be in the 70s, low to mid 70s over on the east side, near 80 degrees for our west side valleys. And we are already up to 70 degrees in Brookings, so I would not be surprised if we surpass that forecast high of 73 degrees. It will be a little bit breezy today. Those winds coming out of the north and northeast there along the coast, and also coming out of the north in Siskiyou County. Winds gusting anywhere between 20 to 30 miles per hour. Then overnight, this is a pretty simple forecast. We'll still have those northerly wind gusts, maybe up to 30 miles per hour there along the coast, but inland winds will be light. There's not really going to be a whole lot in the way of clouds. Temperatures overnight aren't going to be nearly as cool as what we dealt with just this morning. We'll be in the 40s over on the east side, near 50 degrees for our west side valleys, and we'll be in the mid 50s there along the coast in Curry County. I'd say maybe you want to go on a hike over the next 3 days in the west side valleys. It's definitely going to be a lot warmer out there tomorrow than it will be today. We're going to warm up by about 10 degrees on a Tuesday. So there is a non-zero chance that we could hit 90 degrees 3 days in a row. It's going to be pretty close. We'll have a lot of sunshine for all 3 of these days, and our week's going to get even warmer after that. Unfortunately, our week doesn't get any wetter after that. This is very discouraging. I've been really concerned about this graphic looking like this for the past couple of months, and now it's finally coming to fruition. So I think the sky faucet, if you will, has finally turned off completely. Hopefully I'm wrong. I want to be wrong because we are very desperate for rain, like I said, but it doesn't look like we're going to get any of it over the next 7 days. And that means that pollen counts are still going to be hovering anywhere between moderate to high. The top allergens continue to be grasses, sagebrush, and mulberry. Here is your 7-day forecast along the coast. I think the Chetco effect is going to peak on Tuesday, which means that will likely be the warmest day for Brookings. Temperatures will back off just slightly after that. We should have a very beautiful week there along the coast. And then for Siskiyou County, all eyes have now turned to the weekend. Look at that. Saturday and Sunday, 98, 99 respectively, which is definitely the opposite of what we want to see around this time of the year. And this is also kind of the opposite of what we want to see around this time of the year for the east side. 7 days in a row of very warm, borderline hot conditions. Dry conditions, really not even a whole lot of cloud cover in the sky. So those fuels are just going to bake over the next 7 days. And then up in the mountains, what's left of the snowpack probably won't be there anymore after the next 7 days. So a very warm and dry week. And then for the Rogue Valley, warming up to near 90 degrees for Tuesday and Wednesday. And we could flirt maybe with triple digits by the time we get to the weekend.
Okay, not great news for fire season whatsoever. I'm not necessarily sad to see warmer temperatures, but that's definitely not a pattern that we want to get secure in.
This forecast gives me, as the kids would say, the ick.
As the children would say.
Yes.
And how old are you, Josh Culbreth?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, not a child though.
Yeah.
Definitely grown. Thank you.
Of course.